Yo, what's good? We got Top Bulldog, Bidoof, Raphael, other people also on the kick side that I missed the name of. Hope you guys doing well. We in here for a little bit. Not gonna be a long stream, unfortunately. Unfortunately, don't have time to do a long stream today. But how we doing? How we doing? Yeah, I just wanted to get some time in to just test out some of the new shit. Pretty low on time this past week. It's just been very tight schedule wise. It's gonna ease up once I'm a bit more settled in to the new job. But yeah, right now it's just been pretty tight. There's a new mate. Yeah, the new mate is super fire. It's Desiree. No, Engraver. My bad. Engraver. But he turns into Desiree, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let you see it? No. Okay. Sure. Pretty cool. It doesn't show him transforming, but he does turn into what I think is Desiree. Yeah, pretty sick. I wish it was Lacrima, but you know, it is what it is. Speaking of Lacrima, this will be up soon. I'm still setting up my Shopify. There's some things I didn't think I'd have to set up. They need to like confirm identity or whatever. I could not do it and just leave the payments on just PayPal. But I don't know if people would rather use PayPal or pay through Shopify for the merch, the Lacrima merch that I've been planning for ages. I actually have to have the shirt. If you guys want to see it, I can show it now at least. There's this mug here. I like lashed one of my best friends to get the design down. Made him start over and over. Shit, you can't actually. Oh, it does. Anyway, it's Lacrima. Her shirt says "Got Cream." I think it's pretty fire design. Man, it's kind of hard to get a focus on the mug. There's a shirt too. It's like streetwear, oversized, like baggy. But yeah, I think the design is pretty fire. Actually, I'm gonna show you the shirt too. But yeah, the shit will be up like in the coming days, probably the next 2 days. I'm just got a couple things to set up still for the Shopify page. You know, because I was going to do it on Etsy and the fees were so high that I had to overprice the shit like crazy. And I wanted the price to at least be somewhat standard, at least what you would pay in a store, you know. So I had to start over and do it on Shopify instead. The products are high quality, though. That's one thing I wanted to do because last time I did merch, I felt like, yeah, Etsy fees are fucking ridiculous, bro. I was getting fucked over so hard and I was like, bro, I have to price this so high, like this is disgusting. It's a more normal price on the other side. And also the prices are up from the first time I did merch because I went for a platform with like much higher quality products because I didn't like the quality of the shirt the first time I did a shirt. I'm going to show you the shirt actually. I'm going to tell you when they say oversized, they mean it. I recommend sizing down once the shirts are up because I got a 2XL because I'm a fatty and I usually get 2XLs. I can fit in 1XL, you know, it's nice sometimes, but I prefer a more baggy fit, you know, not put like my man tits into, you know, prevalence. But that 2XL is sized like a fucking 4XL. So if you're usually wearing 2XL, you'll probably want to order a 1XL. Like size down. Don't get your regular size. But yeah, let me just show it to you. I'll just grab it. I have it like pretty close. The shirt is actually pretty fire. I'm really happy with how the shirt came out, and it's way higher quality. You know, it's not like a plastic on the fabric. It's actually printed in. But yeah, this shit is fucking giant because when they say oversized, like I said, they mean it. I actually have to zoom out to do this. I actually have to zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's like way too big, dude. It's way too big. But the design is really cool. Fuck. Damn. How do I do this in a way that doesn't look ridiculous? Yeah, it's booba, but it's tasteful. It's booba, but it's tasteful booba. You know what I mean? Like we really didn't want it to be too horny. We wanted it to be like cute, like a little bit of horny in there, but mostly just kawaii, you know? I think the design is really good. Selling curtains. Yeah, I didn't mean to make that. Bro, How is this 2XL, by the way? How is this 2XL, bro? This shit is 4XL. When they say oversized, they mean it. It's supposed to be baggy streetwear. Definitely size down if you get it. Definitely size down by 1. And if you can't afford the shirt, that's why we also did the mug. If you still like the design. Plus, it's got cream. I thought it made so much sense. You know, it says got cream. You put it on the coffee mug. Even though I only drink black coffee, obviously. But yeah, just definitely, if you get the shirt, size down. It's really wide. It's supposed to have that like streetwear look. It has the measurements, you know, so you can also use the measurements, but guys don't do that shit. So I'll just tell you, size down. Don't get your regular size down. We love Hornet. Yeah, but I want it to be like tasteful. You know what I mean? But I think the design is super fire. My friend worked really hard on the design. I kept, you know, making him do it over and over to get it to a point to what I wanted. And there is a 4XL, which if this is the 2XL, I feel like the 4XL is going to be like 8XL size. So I mean, I don't think anyone other than Dave Blunts would be wearing the 4XL. If you get a 4XL, you put that shit up on a wall or something. Like, it's like a tapestry at that point. Yeah, it's slavery. Well, it's not really slavery. So I just want to say, my friend that designed it, yeah, I made him do it over and over again, but I'm going to be actually splitting 50-50 all the profits for the product. So it's, you know, I'm not really screwing him over or anything. If it does well, he's going to make a good chunk of change. And if it does poorly, then, you know, sucks to suck. but yeah, it should be up pretty soon. The shirt is going to be around 40-ish Canadian, bit more for the bigger sizes, which you should not get, honestly. 50% of 0 is still 0. I'm pretty sure it's going to sell a couple. I'm not sure how many, but I mean, the design is really good, so I'm pretty sure a couple people want it. Same goes for the mug. I'm splitting the profits for that too. So he's going to get a decent chunk of change if it does decent, and if not, well, I mean, he agreed to the terms, you know, so it is what it is. He got better at art doing it because I kept making him redo and fixing it, and I kept criticizing him harshly. So I think he had fun doing it anyway. But anyway, that's it for that. Enough self-shilling. I'd buy the 4XL just to see how big it is. Again, the 2XL looks like a tapestry. The 4XL you could probably use as like a wall cover type of poster thing because of how big it would be. So you got to be careful. But anyway, just wanted to show that off a little bit. You know, it is coming soon. No black. I thought it made, like, the design, I'm going to be real, bro. I had a vision for the design. I didn't want other colors for it. I think this blue on white, it looks great, and it would look like shit on black. And if you disagree, you're wrong. So, you know, that's what it is. I'm not putting other color options. None of that shit. If I made a black version, I would need to change the color of the art, and it would still it just would look like shit. Maybe we do a white artwork, like the line work, make it white on a black design. It would look I still think it would look shit in comparison, honestly. I already knew what I wanted kind of before he even started the art. I told him, like, I wanted thick blue lines, kawaii, kind of like very cutesy aesthetic with like clean line work. You know, pastel blue on white. Like, I had a whole vision for how I wanted it to look. He got so close. It's like basically exactly what I wanted. So yeah. What do you mean, bro? That's what it is. Why'd you retract your message, dog? It's all good. What is this? What is this menu? I'm gonna be real. This is ugly as shit. This looks like shit. Just asking, you don't wear white. You're gonna have to get used to it. You should make Gabonga merch, would instantly sell 3,000 copies. I'd buy all of them. I was thinking my Jinzo design I might do on black, actually. Hold on. I'll show you. I might do more merch. That's why you retracted. Anyway, good message. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this design. Hold on. I'm going to show you. Here we go. Yeah, this design here, I was thinking, get out of here. I was thinking I might take this design, like invert the colors, like take the black here, make it white or green, and put this design on black. I think that could be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty. This is me. I drew this, by the way. This is one of the best drawings I did with my drawing tablet. I think it looks really cool. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I would invert this because I wouldn't do a green hoodie because it would look like shit. Like you don't want a whole hoodie that looks this fucking green. It would look atrocious. So I was thinking maybe invert the colors of this thing and put this design on a black hoodie would look pretty cool. I already have a Jinzo hoodie, so it feels kind of nice. I'm not sure if copyright wise I'm allowed. This might be too close to how the actual monster looks, but from other Yu-Gi-Oh merch I've seen, that seems like people don't really give a shit about that. So maybe it'd be fine. Just give it a ambiguous name. But yeah. So maybe we'll do more merch. I mean, I don't think the merch will do particularly well anyway, because a lot of MD players are broke, which, hey, I'm right there with you. So I get it. But yeah, so, you know, maybe, not sure yet. But if you really want a black design, you know, you could just try to push me to do that one. Anyway, let's edit Blue Eyes. Let's throw in Lightstorm Dragon. Leave as is on a black hoodie. Wait, what do you mean? If I leave it as is, you just mean taking the green picture, the rectangular green picture, and put it on a black hoodie? Wouldn't that look kind of shit? Like it's just taking a picture. Well, maybe actually. Yo, actually, maybe. No, that's not that crazy, actually. Yeah, some shirts do that, where they'll have like just a rectangular image on a shirt, and it doesn't always look bad. Maybe. Yeah. If I did that, what I would do, okay, if we do that, sorry, just to go back to this, if we made it, yeah, if we made it a black hoodie, what I would do is I would remove them, because maybe you can't see it from here. Maybe is there a zoom in feature on this thing? Is there not a zoom in feature? What the hell? What the? Why is the zoom in grayed out? What kind of bullshit is that? Anyway, maybe you can't tell. You can tell here. Like you see, there's like texture on the black here. I think what I would do if I did that is I would make the black transparent on this design, so that basically the black would be the black of the hoodie. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't be like two different tones of black on there. It'd be the same black. No, green shirt is trash. Like that's not happening. This green on a shirt is trash. No one wants to wear that. That's crazy. But yeah. So yeah, maybe remove this texture, you know. It'll be textured anyway from the fabric. Yeah, that could be a decent design actually. You're right. Yeah, that could be kind of nice. Oh, I might do that. That might be the play. I'll keep that in mind, knowledge. I'll keep that in mind. That's not crazy at all. Anyway, selling products to like 30 people here in stream. Let's go. Good shit. But yeah, let's throw in Lightstorm and instantly make our deck better. Instantly make our deck better. There you go. Blue Eyes, top tier, as it was already, but now even better. Love it. And yeah, we're set. Let's go. Let's see. I want to see if I haven't even played against any of the new decks yet or anything. Like, I wonder if people are actually playing the new shit in ladder. Punk is busted? Oh, right. I wanted to try the new Punk shit, too. Damn. So much stuff to try. Yo, what's good, trainer? Damn, perfect targets for our new Lightstorm Dragon. That's amazing. This hand is kind of ridiculous. We'll start with Sage. Bait some shit out. Sounds good to me. Morphing Jar face down. I mean, I'll empty my hand before we hit that. Don't worry about it. Mermail is unhinged. Broke a full memento board earlier. Yeah. Honestly, bro, fuck, dude. It's bad because I make Master Duel content. I just don't care about water. Like, I have such a hard time being able to think about that deck. I just don't want to think about it. That's how, like, I genuinely just am racist towards Mermail. I just can't. I don't want to think about it. I'm stuck at work when I could be playing Evil Heroes. Yeah, dude, the new update is cool. They added a lot of cool shit, really. Yeah, fair enough. Didn't even get to try my new dragon. They're just cute. They're not cute, for one. They're not even cute little guys. The art is mid as hell. The designs are not really appealing. And then, yeah, they statue lock you, exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, they're just so lame. So lame. Like, Konami really struggles in making water decks I like. I wish it would just make frogs busted again. Like, just make a frog, like, full, insane frog wave of support so I can get back on board with water decks. Because, like, in any other game, I'm always more inclined to pick water for things because I like, I like water-themed things. I'm about to sell boats. I'm a water guy. I'm a Pisces, the icy Pisces, but fucking wasting my ash here. The playstyle going second is actually really based. Okay, but that's true of like almost any whack deck, to be honest. Almost any really cringe deck becomes less cringe when they're going second. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, the hand is good. Uh-oh! Sorry. Jesus, man. Rescue Ace is rough. That's rough. Wee woo, wee woo. Can't emergency to dodge here. Bro invested $5 billion into summoning and activating this one copy of Hydrant. All right, what's the big one of that wins the game here? All right, that better be Ash Blossom. Never mind, that wouldn't even matter. Watch him Ash Wishes and then lose. I'm so good at reading hands, bro. I'm so good at reading hands. So good at it. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. I do it a lot. It's actually something I do a lot. Yeah, we'll get Roar. I actually do this shit a ton. It happens so often. Clearly knew my hand. Yeah, it's bad, dude. I just have like a tendency to do that shit. All right, here's Maiden. Uh-huh. Let me set my Dominus again here. Look, man, I have no problem playing mid-range with you, buddy. I got no issues. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. And wall hack for hand. Yeah, it's fucked up. It is fucked up. I won't be able to land a Lightstorm. I want to be able to make a low effort video where I just talk about Lightstorm for 5 minutes and post that on my channel. I need to make more low effort content to make up for the fact that I have less time. He did make the optimal choice there. I just want to land Lightstorm, pop some back row, get a replay so that I can talk about Lightstorm for one like 8-minute video. Then I also want to get some replays with Lacrima, different applications. Probably going to use Fiendsmith Control to do that. Ruh-oh! What's the choke points? Oh, great. It's cost. Great. I lose. Yeah, I see that. I'm going to keep Ashe and use Valor here. The Synchro 7 gets statue. That's really cool. Yeah, and then I'm going to use Ashe on that. Then let's see the rest of the hand win. Ah, okay. Coral Anemone. Well, now we lose anyway. This deck is wanky like Ice Barrier. What do you mean wanky like Ice Barrier? I don't even understand what you mean by that. I'm not even going to lie. I haven't been making much videos, SSJ, so don't even worry about it. Oh, that's funny. Really cool. Yeah, sounds good. I might not be. I'm not going to be streaming for very long today. It's my fiance's birthday Monday. So yesterday we went to have an extremely expensive dinner. I could not afford it. I still, you know, we just swallowed a pride and just went, you know, you get the bill and you pay it type shit. Now today we're going to eat for free at her dad's because he's doing a birthday supper thing. That's why I can't stream for very long. Subathon 3 to fund the dinner. No, I'm gonna need to sell a boat. I need to sell a boat like right now. The boat salesman thing, it's coming in clutch. I need to sell a boat like this week to cover that fucking lunch. God damn. Did you notice? I got boat salesman attire now. These cute. I got a bunch of cute little polos and shit. Oh, let's go. We're gonna see some Lacrima. La cream de la cream, baby. Got cream? I'm gonna do that a lot. I'm gonna plug my shit a lot. I have not seen the new combo. Why did they censor, bro? I'm gonna need to hack this game. I love that they put the hack protection thing right as they released the censored Lacrima. They knew exactly what they were doing, those fuckers. Whatever, just play the rest of your combo. This kind of removes engraver access. Kinda. Unless they have a light fiend to fuse with for tracked. Well, even then, you know, still don't get engraver per se. If your Konami ID is set to Japan at creation of the ID, you'll get uncensored cards. Someone has to hack Lacrima artwork. I think Konami is evil and basically Hitler for doing this. Honestly. Is that an exaggeration? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's accurate. Come on, stop pretending my Imperm did anything, Okami. Fucking stop, bro. Bro said evil, you're thirsty? Dude. I got a 2B figure sitting on my fucking shelf. You think I'm hiding something? I'm not. I'm not hiding anything. Oh, goddamn, this is depressing. That's depressing. Damn. Average punk board. Damn. Damn. So they got something there. Broad daylight. It's not a shame to be a coomer. Well, especially not when you're engaged and been with someone for 10 years that also likes the same kind of shit. At that point, like, who am I trying to impress? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about scaring the hoes. I'll scare all the hoes. I literally don't care. Yeah, the shirt wasn't enough. Unhinged Central. Yeah, sure. You're not getting an invite to the wedding. The wedding, you can't even go there. We're gonna do overseas, like a resort wedding probably. That's also why I need money. That's also why I need to sell boats. I need to sell a lot of boats. You know, I kind of want to do this. Try to bait out more shit. Like, let's bait out more shit. For real. Because just with this card alone and Blue Eyes in hand, I can kind of do shit regardless. Real. So you can all show up. Doesn't matter if you dock. You're not going to show up because you're... Dude, 99% of my viewers won't be able to get a plane ticket. Like, it's whatever. Where's the new cards? It's in my extra deck, this one. Hold on. Yeah, I want to land that. Starting with my favorite, okay? Don't be rude. Let's see if they do anything to my module. Fuck not France, bro. That's crazy. France is ruined. France is, anyway. You can load yourself on a cargo ship. True. France is real. France is very real. They made the best Western game of the last decade. This, like last week. Lamar, I'm just talking respectfully here. I'm trying to be respectful, okay? And I am too. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? I'm not even trying to put myself on a pedestal or nothing. I'm broke as shit. That, hey, like I keep saying, bro, I gotta sell boats. I gotta sell them, a lot of them. Yeah, Claire is fucking incredible. At least we broke together. Right, exactly. I love that he banished that Blue Eyes. He just got fucking fooled, bro. He just got fooled. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it, bro. Lightstorm Dragon! Activate! Pop the back row! No. Okay. I think this is Baron time, you know what I mean? You go for this, special of Blue Eyes. I already got Majesty. We can go like Baron plus Tyrant set Imperm type shit. Yeah. Is Punk better now? Well, that wasn't too inspiring. Unfortunately, so far, the only replay I got where Lightstorm did anything, and it didn't do much. So, you know, we'll see if we can do a little bit better. Pop the baby? Come on, man. That's distasteful. We going into Claire when you get annoyed with this game? Well, for one, this is going to be a shorter stream. I don't think I'll have time to really get annoyed with this game. Also, I haven't played much Master Duel this week, so I'm not really feeling annoyed at all playing this right now. Even if it, like, you know what I mean? Like, when I play too much and I only think about it, it's a lot more annoying than if I'm just kind of casually hopping in, doing my thing on stream. But I finished Claire, so I don't think we'd have much to cover there. I fucking ate that game right up. I chewed on that game. I fucking spit it out in a matter of days. Freaking amazing video game, I'm telling you. Let me look at that hand, though. Let me look at that hand, though. We can use Lightstorm to get rid of Deception. Tract is not a big deal because we can negate Tract. But they do have Ash. You know, I'm just going to get rid of Ash here. Yeah. Oh, I had Cross out. I didn't need to get rid of Ash. Oh, okay, well, kind of a misplay. I should have just removed Engine. It's okay. Yeah, we are definitely going to play Punk. We're definitely going to try all the new stuff. Punk is one that I'm very interested in trying. It looks really cool. Probably played with some Fiendsmith. Actually, we could kind of get Lacrima out of the way by doing Punk Fiendsmith, so we might do that. Because that way we can do 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah, I like that. Let's do this. Now, I have a couple things left to do, like side things, but I beat the main quest. I have like maybe 3 side things left to do in that game. Yo, what's good, Toy Winner? How you doing, boss man? Sorry for the slowing down of content. It should pick back up to a regular pace once I get a more steady schedule for my new job and I get set up. Right now, I'm learning a lot. I'm doing a lot of work at home on my computer, just setting up like ads for boats and a bunch of shit like that. So I've been pretty busy. But yeah, that shouldn't be forever. Okay. Well, now the cross out is going to be dead, so we might as well discard that, go Wishes. Grab Majesty. Sage, get a Veiler, so we'll have like Purge, Majesty. Yeah, this is going to be really good. Yeah. So we can go like for this. Spirit can negate the Lurie that they're going to search with Tract. We'll have Lightstorm to pop Deception. Or even Purge could do it, honestly. Let's go for this. Yeah, I'm just getting used to it. And honestly, it's been really fun. And I think on the content side, just not having that same pressure of like depending on the content to live once I start actually selling boats is gonna actually make the content better because I won't be as stressed out about it, you know. So as much as I want to use Lightstorm here, I can't shake the feeling that just passing on Baron, Purge, and Majesty is just gonna be better. Well, fuck it. We want to use it. You want to play Devil May Cry, but your young eyes can't appreciate the 80s graphic? What do you mean the 80s graphics? They're PS2 games. What are you talking about? Give me... Okay. Yeah, how about you get your head out of your ass and start playing some old games, since they're better than new games. Respectfully. Respectfully. That's fine. We don't negate that. We just negate Lurie and Grave. And then we can bounce. Bounce our boy. Yeah. Yeah, Lurie. You're out. Ain't gonna say how, but I got them because they're classics. PS2 games are not deserving. Fortnite all day. Yeah, the art direction. I'm not even hating on Fortnite, but the art direction in old Devil May Cry is so good. It's a bit too good not to do. I'm not going to get to use Lightstorm. My Blue Eyes is just too good that you don't need Lightstorm most of the time, unfortunately. But when you do need it, it's so good. Yeah. PS2 was an era. Yeah, but to be fair, like, PS2's not as good as GameCube. You know, like GameCube is a better system with better games for the most part, you know. I don't even like Devil May Cry 5. I don't really like Devil May Cry that much. Mm-hmm. Favorite console was the NES. The NES emphasis on was, because the NES has so many shitty games. Like, the good games on NES are impressively timeless. Like, it's impressive how good the NES is. But dude, like, a lot of NES games are just like straight up bad. So do consoles nowadays. You don't really get what I'm saying, I think. I get what you mean, but I'm not saying like they're slop. I'm saying like a lot of NES games are just actually Atari level, like just not fun to play. Like just really bad. N64 is just a bad system, by the way. That's like the most overrated console of all time. That's literally just nostalgia speaking when people glaze that shit. It is not very good. Game Boy, yeah, it is. Game Boy has better games than NES. Game Boy is basically an NES, but with more refined game design, because Game Boy is like kind of a lot of Game Boy games are like Super Nintendo era game design, but on NES level hardware. Game Boy has like a much better batting average, I would say, than NES on games. Especially if you include Game Boy Color, which is basically the Game Boy. I'm gonna try to Ghost Ogre this dude so that they stop generating shit. It's not a terrible place that if they use their Baron here. Oh, okay, well, I guess it didn't matter. I'm just gonna scoop at this point. Spider-Man on the NES was lit. It's not. I've played a lot of NES games. It's I like NES. The good games on NES are really, really great and impressive for the time. Like, I'm thinking shit like Mario 3. Mario 3 is better today than a lot, like vast majority of games that come out in 2025. So there's NES games that are just insanely impressive for how good they are. Like some NES games, a lot of old games, it's like it's kind of nostalgia carrying them a lot, even for some of my favorites. You know, like I think you know, if people tell me it's just because of nostalgia that I think Sonic Adventure is like amazing, it's like, yeah, on a certain at a certain level, that's definitely true, you know. But then there's games like Mario 3 on NES where it's just like, no, like straight up platformers aren't this good, vast like 99% of the time, even to this day, you know. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'll ash that, but then I'll lose. I'm not excited for Night Rain, and I'm not gonna buy it. It's not directed by my goat. I have no reason to buy it. The beta was fine. It was fun, but I don't care that much. There's way better shit coming out this year. Crazy? No, you're crazy because you're just you know, gobbling up that FromSoft cock, even if it's not directed by Miyazaki. The guy that you like the games of is not working on it. Neither was DS2, and Dark Souls 2 is dog shit too. So that's another reason. I do want to play Delta. I want to play Delta because Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. And from what I understand, the way they're remaking it is basically just putting a coat of paint on it, but they're not changing anything. Like, they're keeping the voice lines, they're keeping all the same cutscenes, all the same story. I think it's a very tasteful way to do a remake that has a lot of, it's like an auteur's work, like, you know, like Hideo Kojima. So yeah. Ruh-oh! Think they'll add content too? I hope not. I hope they add nothing. They can just keep everything that game had. The subsistence version. You're good to go. If they add content, it has to be side shit. Deltarune? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Deltarune. I'm not touching it until it's finished. Good, not for story. It was PvP for sure, but Dark Souls PvP is bad anyway. Like, I mean, yeah, if you like Dark Souls PvP, sure, it might be the best one for that, but the PvP is not good in Dark Souls. Like, the combat is very, how do you say? The combat of Souls games is extremely, like, basic, which is a big part of the game design of Dark Souls. It's a good thing that it's basic. DS2 set the standard for the rest of the Souls games moving forward. That's such a dumb take. It's actually unbelievable that you have to be baiting. That has to be bait. That's the worst shit I've ever read. No, nah, that's just ridiculously wrong. There's just nothing there. You're just saying words. Oh, is it Mother's Day today? Shit. I thought it was tomorrow. They copied a lot of the DS2. You don't copy mechanics from your own. What are you talking, bro? That's nonsense. God damn, that's so nonsense. God, that's so stupid. Respectfully, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Go hug your mama. Shit. I have to get some flowers. Bro, I can't afford flowers. I fucking got a $1 billion lunch yesterday. Dark Souls 2 has like the worst leveling system, the worst design, like the worst level design. Holy fuck, the game is so bad. Dark Souls 2 plays like the worst Souls-likes. Like, Dark Souls 2 is a shitty Souls-like, is what it is. Bro, you're just saying nonsense. Bro, DS2 set up what Elden Ring is today mechanics-wise. So yes, DS2 set the standard because there's this one thing in similarity and this other one thing. Everything bad about Elden Ring is from Dark Souls 2. Every single shitty aspect of Elden Ring, that comes from Dark Souls 2. Anyway. Let's go. Let's go wishes first. Not one, but go off. I'm just saying it's very little. There's very little. And It's not to say like there's nothing of value in Dark Souls 2, but you said set the standard, which is a completely different statement. Dark Souls 2 hate is undeserved. It's not. I mean, if you enjoy good games, then you would hate Dark Souls 2 because you'd play Dark Souls 2 and then you'd be like, oh, this is not good and I like good games. So then you'll be like, oh, I don't like this. Mechanics wise, no, all the mechanics are from Dark Souls 1. Like, you're just wrong. So like we'll just like I'll just easily sidestep your statement there. All those mechanics are from Dark Souls 1. Everything else is added elements or quality of life improvements that have been happening for every single iteration of the series since the beginning. Like Dark Souls 1 had a bunch of quality of life improvements from Demon Souls. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. She's just gonna banish my shit, right? Oh, return, but that's just gonna win type shit. You enjoyed playing Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 1? Yeah, I hear that a lot. I guess people just have bad taste. I don't understand how you can enjoy that game more. It's just like Dark Souls 2 is depressing. It just feels like fucking McDonald's Dark Souls. It's just so slop. It genuinely is not better than most shitty, like... Demon Souls is worth a playthrough because I ain't seeing it. Demon Souls is better than Dark Souls 2, that's for sure. The remake is worse than the original, but... yeah. Just heard it was good. Better than Dark Souls 2. There's just no way we're winning this. I'm going to be real. I don't even want to try this. Worse than the original? How did they mess up? Well, first of all, they fucked up the art direction of the original. It's a very disrespectful remake. It takes way too many creative liberties with the visual aspect of Demon Souls. Redesigning bosses, kind of losing that tragic beauty that is the standard Miyazaki has for designs. I think actually the reason that Miyazaki is on bad terms with Sony now is probably because they disrespectfully adapted Demon Souls without paying respects to the very precise attention to detail that Miyazaki paid when he made Demon Souls. That's why. Hot take, Mega Evolution was the best mechanic introduced to Pokemon. Yeah, that's a good way to say that you're 17. That's okay. How come I don't like Night Rain? Like, aside from it not being made by him? So, it's not that I don't like Night Rain. Is that if you give me a mediocre product, when there's good products, I'm not going to buy your mediocre product because I can buy a good product. That's all there is to it. I don't think it's bad. I played the beta for free. Kind of enjoyed it. That doesn't mean I have to buy it. That doesn't mean I have to care about it. Is it true that Canada's awful right now? I plan to visit. Yeah, dude. Yeah. They're just testing the waters. It doesn't bother me that they're testing shit. I don't care. Like, I have no issues with them making Night Rain. I think it's good. I'm glad they're making it. I just don't want it. Like, that's all there is to it. Why would I buy it? I have no reason to buy it. You're 19. Oh damn, I got you. I actually got you, Seto Kaiba. Actually, I fucking nailed it. I nailed it there. I said 17 instead of 19, but I still fucking got you. You got caught. Yeah, it's okay. Basically, what happens with Pokemon is, people think Pokemon gets worse, but really Pokemon is always kind of mid, and is just perfect when you're a kid. Like, it's the perfect series when you're a kid or younger, like a teen, and you love it. And then you grow out of Pokemon, and then you think Pokemon got worse because your tastes improved. That's what happens with Pokemon all the time. Night Rain is $40. Okay. And? You can see the decline of Game Freak. They got lazy. No, it was just that the scale of their games was smaller before. They didn't. It's not that they got lazy. It's way easier to make a Pokemon on GBA. The scope creep fucked them over. That's not laziness. Oh, the dude mentioning Expedition being 55 unless you're on Xbox. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. And look, I mean, that's a great price. That's a great deal. Night Rain should be, maybe they should have made Night Rain free to play. Then just do a, if they want to go all the way and do a goofy live service, you might as well, right? I don't remember if I used two. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, we'll grab this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually, I should probably get my targeting protection here. Yeah, Lies of P. Now that's a good game. Lies of P is like, see, like Lies of P is better than most FromSoft Souls games. How about we do just this, right? Send another maiden down there. It's a respectable little board to pass on here. Yeah, see, like SMT is like, if you love Pokemon and you think Pokemon got bad, it just means it's time for you to play SMT, and if you're not doing it, you're doing yourself a disservice. Yeah, Pokemon is for kids, and that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll say Top Bulldog, by the way. I am a bit more interested in the Duskblood game, the one that they're doing on Switch, because that one is Miyazaki that's directing it. Miyazaki hasn't really failed me, you know? So I'm a lot more interested in what Miyazaki's doing. Yeah, that's totally valid. You play Pokemon with your kids. Kids, I mean, it is definitely a thing, like, it's just great for kids at the end of the day. I'm just going to bounce this Fenrir, honestly. Let me just bounce that Fenrir. You're boycotting Nintendo? That's valid. You won't hear me talk shit about that. I think people should boycott Nintendo. I'm too big of a fucking stupid fanboy. I'm cucked by Nintendo and I'm going to buy the Switch too, but I don't think I should. No, I disagree with you, Akatsuki. There's no issue with liking Pokemon, and there's no problem in not recognizing there's better games. I don't care if you like Pokemon. Actually, I prefer if you like Pokemon and you think there's no better game, I think that's better. At least you like just fucking love Pokemon, you know what I mean? I think that's better. Oh, I could have just popped this frame 1. Sure, now I can go for this. I'll just set Majesty for later. I don't see the sense of boycotting a company like Activism. No one is compelled to buy the Switch. What the fuck are you talking about? What kind of nonsense are you saying? Boycotting is that. It's like refusing to buy something that you would like to buy because you feel like what they're doing is wrong. That's not activism. It's fucking voting with your dollar. It's like as basic as capitalism gets. Yeah, but just don't buy what you don't think is worth the price like that's not too far off from boycotting. It's just the boycotting is it's not even activism. It's just going like, I don't like the practices of this company, so I'm not going to buy their products. So that's totally normal to do. I haven't played much Yu-Gi-Oh at all. Actually, I haven't played at all since the Goblin stream. Remember when they tried to sell cardboard? Now that's a really, really hypocritical statement to put in the comment section of a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Seriously. Think about that. The thing about boycotting, it usually involves necessary services like transportation, like buses and such. No. No. I boycotted McDonald's for years because they scammed me, and when I went back, they wouldn't give me the order I asked for. And I didn't go to McDonald's for years. I was boycotting McDonald's. Mm-hmm. No Punk. Yeah, I mean, I might as well get off Blue Eyes. I barely was able to get a good Lightstorm replay. I just wanted to get a good Lightstorm replay for a small video. No, the difference with a boycott is it's intentional, whereas like just choosing not to buy something is just because it's not not of interest or not. It's like I'm gonna take my business elsewhere. That's a form of boycott. So when some business is disrespectful to you, or a cashier or a manager is like a piece of shit, and the Karen goes like, I'm gonna take my business elsewhere, that's a form of boycott, and you know that's fine. Yeah, there's wider versions of boycotting, like macro, but still a boycott's a boycott. Of course it's not a monopoly, but if I'm intentionally doing it because of like if I would go there but I'm choosing not to for like specific practices or things or something that upsets me, that's a boycott. That's what a boycott is. I don't know what to tell you. Like, okay. Just avoiding using a monster effect here. I haven't really tried the new Punk stuff yet. It looks kind of mid to me, but when I try, maybe I'll like it. There we go. Worth it. That's one draw. No, I hope Expedition 33 doesn't get DLC. I hope it doesn't get DLC. I hope the team doesn't scale up. I hope they don't reinvest the money in the company. I hope that they keep the team at 30 and just fill their pockets up and make another game on the same scale. I'm tired of scope creep. Games keep fucking scope creeping and the games get worse and worse nonstop because of fucking scope creep. So yeah, I really hope that they don't reinvest the money at all and don't add DLC. The game is great. It's fantastic. It's a 10 out of 10 game. Doesn't need DLC. Doesn't need anything else. Just make a new game with the same team, please. Exact same team, please. That used to happen all the time. Now it doesn't fucking happen ever. Everything has to be a 100 people studio. If there's any success anywhere, we have to reinvest money in. Like, stop, please. Just don't do it. Just be rich and make another good game. Like, please. Why not? They have plenty to work with, especially plot-wise, and just keep the engine, make a sequel, just do whatever. Just don't. I don't care. I don't need DLC. The game's great. Yeah, I'd rather just they make a new game. We don't need more plot. The plot is very well written, very artistically delivered with just the right amount of interpretation and everything. It's great. It's artful. It's so good. I feel very strongly about this. So, like, I don't know. Unanswered questions are often like a really good thing to have in games. When games go out of their way to explain absolutely everything, it leaves like a lot of just, I don't know. It's like it removes a lot of that intrigue and that, you know, you're not. I feel like you're less invested. Now it's a big portion of the game's plot. Don't really agree. It's a big portion of the game's lore. It's not a big portion of the game's plot. Like, the actual story of the game doesn't need that. That's just lore. It's very different. I'm not sure if I want a sequel. I kind of want them to do a new game. I love that team. I think they did great work. If they did a sequel, I feel like just the thematic depth would be so much weaker just because of all the interesting concepts that get brought up with the way they built the world in, you know, the concept of the paintress and all that stuff just won't work as well in a sequel. Like, none of it is going to really hit the same highs because a lot of the game is kind of delivering on this, like, mystery aspect of it. Not that it's literally like a mystery game, but a lot of, like, the big emotional climactic peaks of Expedition are kind of built upon you learning of how this world is structured and what it really is, you know? Yeah, I definitely think there could still be ways to explore it. I think you could make a sequel and have it be interesting. I'm not saying you couldn't. I'm just saying that I'm not sure that it would hit the same highs necessarily. It's possible, but I'm not sure that it would. Well, the thing is, I would like to see more so. I'm curious if they want to do like Final Fantasy, where they do like kind of an unrelated but somewhat adjacent sequel, like Final Fantasy does. That would be really interesting to see. They definitely have something here. I'm just going to discard Ash because I might end up having to call by Ash here. Final Fantasy is the story of an entire world. I mean, it's not. What do you mean? There's a bunch of Final Fantasies taking place in different worlds. No, you don't remember correctly. It's okay. Final Fantasy, the games are, most of the games are separate from each other with some elements tying them together. And I think, I wouldn't, because of all the Final Fantasy influence on Expedition, I wouldn't be surprised if those devs also want to do a similar approach. And I think that would be a good approach for them, honestly. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do this. I think doing DLC for that would not really be hitting all that much. Okay, I'm kind of capping too, because like in a way, it's like if they do DLC, I will play it, you know. But okay, sure. He's got a 1-of brick. Will, which does nothing. We send Blue Eyes to the grave. I give him 0 draws. Although... 2 draws, hold on. 2 draws is a starter. He'll have access to his field spell, so it's like a starter, an extender, Will. I could like pop Will in this with the level 9 synchro. Negating the grave is not that useful. So, no. No, I'll just pass on this. Expedition 0? I would like that a lot more. That I could definitely rock with a bit better. Yeah, that's more interesting. But might be giving too many answers, but I think they could do that in a more... I feel like there's an interesting kind of vague way you can do that story. I knew it. I knew he wouldn't be able to play. They love doing that. They love doing that, dude. They just never expect you to have the balls to just do nothing into Max C and just pass, bro. Dude, I really hate this new UI. I think it's really bad. What do you mean? I have unlocked diving. That's one of the 3 things I haven't done yet of side content in the game. I haven't finished the tower. I haven't done all the underwater stuff. And I haven't been the dude under the... What is it? Under the monolith? You know what I'm talking about. Like, he was too hard for me when I went to fight him, so I was like, okay, I'll go beat the game, and I'll do this post... I'll do the tower and all that as post-game shit. Yeah, I know. Maiden's Graveyard effect only works if you use the basic Blue Eyes. Okay. Okay, yeah, Zelda, they made a fake chronology for Zelda that is bullshit, and a lot of Zelda games actually don't tie into each other, and Nintendo just kind of forced it with that shitty Zelda chronology. That Zelda chronology is a sin. It should not exist, and it's not real. And a lot of the games do tie into each other, and a lot of them don't. But anyway, it's fine, but yeah. Just so you know, they forced that shit. It is not real. All right. The ones that tie in. There's a couple that tie in. This worked well last time. I'll do it again. Remove the engraver access. Seems like a higher ceiling, but higher risk play sometimes to just summon Lacrima off the Link 1. Lacrima! Yeah. Fucking reasoning, dude. Well, there's Engraver, I guess. I guess they did have Engraver access. Make sequence, get impermed, loser. They threw so many cards. Yeah, because it's one of those fucking goofy-ass brainlet decks. Imperm here is useless. I'm going to wait. Flying Manor? I feel like I have, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. What does it look like? Like, I beat Sprung. I beat the Flying Dragon thing. We missed playing yet? I mean, we're probably losing, but I don't think we're misplaying. I think I've played pretty much perfectly today. I just, most of the losses were just kind of unwinnable, as actually does happen quite a bit in Master Duel. That already exists, Kaiba. They're on the GBA and the PS1. You can play them. Yes, really. In those games, like 900 attack normal monsters are really good. I forget exactly the names, but it's like a top-down JRPG Yu-Gi-Oh game on GBA. I have it on GBA. I forget the name though. Forbidden Memories? No. Forbidden something. You have to fight different bosses in the manner to unlock the door than before. So fight different bosses in the manner to unlock the door. There's bosses in the manor? I thought I finished the manor. I got the cool Mael skin. It's a floating island. I mean, I've done a bunch of floating islands. I don't know. I just don't remember. Forbidden Memories is the PS1 game. Yeah, the Game Boy one, I don't remember exactly what it's called. The cover of the cartridge was like brown. And yeah, it's like a RPG. It's like I think it's like the Battle City arc. Or Duel City arc or whatever. It was fun. That game was really fun. But yeah, the balancing is more like the anime, and there's like the game is more akin to the anime. Lightstorm might be decent in this matchup. Kinda. Although we only get to do it once. Pretty hard fight, I would have remembered. To be fair, like, well, you can get really fucking OP in that game. But if it's the second hardest, if it's close to as hard or harder than the dude under the monolith, then yeah, I probably would remember. Because the dude under the monolith, I still haven't went and fought him. Because when I went the first time, it was too hard. Yeah, Mermail Atlantean is very, very cringe, very corny, very cancerous. So how does this work? Cannot attack for the rest of the turn except to attack that monster. Yeah, this is a really annoying effect, actually. Anyway, so let's go Ether Barrel Boy. Right below him in terms of difficulty. Okay. Yeah, then I probably haven't fought that one. Sacred Cards? Oh, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, no, I probably would have remembered. Yeah, it would have been cool to have a Tag Force game during Duel Monsters. I agree with you, actually. I would have liked that a lot as well. I would play it. I like tried Tag Force. I just can't really get into it. But if they had made one for Duel Monsters, that I probably would play that. But you know, it's all good. All you need is the good old Eternal Duelist Soul with my fucked up ass cartridge. That's all you need, bro. This game, fucking Eternal Duelist Soul is a masterpiece, bro. So good. Best Yu-Gi-Oh game. You were close to level 50? I mean, I'm like way past that at this point. I'm definitely down to try it. I mean, I'll look into it. I definitely want to revisit the game to do a bunch of side shit. But I wanted to finish the main quest before my job started. That's why I was like kind of getting tired of doing side shit. The tower was taking really long. Like, I was at fucking trial 9 on the tower thing, and I was like, bro, like, I'm getting kind of tired of this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't want to do this tower. I just want to fucking finish this story. And the ending is amazing. Both of them are amazing. I picked Versa because I am not an idiot, but a lot of people are. A lot of Redditors don't understand my choice. I'm going to do the tower. I want to do all the side shit. You picked Verso too? Nice. Yeah, some people pick the Reddit option. They're like, no, I'll keep the VR headset on. Thank you very much. Bro thinks for a living? Oh, you mean this Jago guy? Yeah, he's probably going to lose the timer, honestly. I only get to swing once, so the Tyrant is going to be completely useless in this matchup. But I can Lightstorm the back row right now. And then make Baron, because I have not been Dragon Locked. Yeah. Oh. You can't target Blue Eyes. What, are you going to fucking flip down Sage? Oh, you're flipping down her? Yeah, I'm inclined to not really give a shit about that. Don't even have a Paleo engrave to summon. You're gonna go. They're gonna say Spirit. Blue Eye Spirit. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna go for Tyrant. Obviously, they can just rise to full height me, but we still have plays here. I mean, it doesn't matter if we had piercing, because they're just gonna rise to full height. Sure. I don't think I've gone back to where I fight the Paintress, no. I know I have. Wait, I don't remember. By the way. Yeah, you target him. Yeah, so we don't get to swing. No, because he can just chain it. That doesn't work. I'm gonna Drill Beam Lacrima instead. Because we won't get to do battle stuff anyway this turn. So I don't get to remove these guys yet. Yeah. Damn, Ruddy Rose would have been really strong here, actually. Maybe I should run it. Either way. Haven't used the first effect of Wishes this turn. Gonna go grab Roar. Oh, wait, His Majesty. No, let's grab Roar. Yeah. That way I can special Kaiser. Unaffected by Traps Tyrant is going to be pretty useful regardless. I wish it was unaffected. The rise to full height affects the player, right? Yeah. No, the monsters. I wonder if he's unaffected by rise. I wonder. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, I'm just gonna hard summon this guy. Invincible fandom? Yeah, I don't know shit about Invincible. I watched a bit of the first season. I thought it was super duper good. Then I watched season 2. I thought, holy shit, this is so dog shit now. And I haven't watched it since. Yeah, let me go to battle here. I'm just curious if this guy gets to swing. Alright, he does. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really funny. He's unaffected. Awesome. Pretty sick. Oh, that forces him out. That's really strong. Damn. Damn, that's really crazy. How many stun players got Lightstorm so far? Not many, bro. I haven't seen much stun. This is the closest to stun we've seen today, which is just a paleo pile that resolved reasoning on turn 1. Just gonna imperm that guy right now. Fuck it. That's okay. Didn't recover from the solemn semi-limit. Yeah. MD, I mean, MD has always had cheaters. That's nothing new. You ran into a lot in Diamond? I mean, I'm in Diamond right now, and it's just kind of not seeing stun much, no. Again, this is the closest, but this doesn't get beat by Lightstorm. This just gets beat by not going first and resolving reasoning. Then it loses instantly. Yeah, I don't really care that much. I'm going to be real, Seto Kaiba. I don't really care for your Invincible lore. I think Invincible is pretty fucking bad. It's pretty uninteresting. WinCon is hoping people don't want to play a 40-minute duel. I mean, it might work here because I actually don't have the time to play a 40-minute duel. There's going to be like 25 minutes left of the stream. I got to go soon. Like, to me, Invincible, at first I thought it was like pretty cool, and then it didn't take too long to realize that it's just a show for Rick and Morty fans, basically. That's what Invincible is. Yes, before I can do this. Do you think the rollback grind game beats just like the Primite grind game? I'm not sure. Ooh, Anomal Chris, that probably wins. Yeah, I just pop the True Light, wipe my board. Oh, okay. Popping Majesty. Well, I guess they can do multiple, right? It's not once per turn, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it is once per turn. Not a hard once per turn. Always catching the ass end of the streams. I just haven't been able to do much this week because I've been, like, learning my new job and doing some work at home, too, to get set up and everything. It shouldn't take too long that I, like, you know, things stabilize, and then I'll have a better idea of, like, when I can do what, you know? It's also just a lot of setting up and learning basic shit at the start. That's what's been taking a lot of time. Job? I'm selling boats. I gotta sell some boats, man. I gotta sell some boats. I have not yet tried the new Punk stuff. I want to try it. Today I just spent the whole fucking stream trying to get a single good Lightstorm replay, and I haven't gotten a single one. The best I got was super mid. Like, I didn't even need to summon it. I just did it because I had no other, like, moment where it was really coming up. Damn, you just let me grab Drill Beam like that? What a crazy guy. Damn. This dude just straight up gave up. He just gave up for real. What do you mean holy based? He's just playing reasoning, Paleozoic cards, and Fiendsmith. What's based about that? I don't really understand. Okay. This is just a beater. That's fine. It's good enough as a beater too. Are you gonna use your negate on Maiden and fucking Mausoleum? Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to be back at the marina if it's something that's actually a step forward for me. I was just tired of doing the same shit every year. And also, it's not just that. It's also like it wasn't my dream to get to do YouTube full time. So I felt like I could at least try it. I could afford to try it for a year, and I did, and I'm glad I did. But, you know. Here's a fun one. He's probably gonna negate it. Is he gonna negate it if I do this? Let's see. He is. Damn. Interesting. Alright. So that's fine. They're cooking? Maybe. Can I get back Tyrant with him? Yeah. There we go. Now that's good. I'll let him do it. Yeah, you can send. It's fine. Rollback, I see. There we go. Now we got some time on our clock. Lightsworn Millennium Punk. I'd rather not think about that. Yeah. Tier. Wow. Okay. Yeah, yet another game against a really goofy deck that probably wins most of his games from people not wanting to patiently play it out. Where I just patiently play it out and he scoops when he realizes that I can just keep pressing buttons slowly and win. Yeah, stun is dog shit right now. Yeah, good grind game. I mean, I played it well. No, that's exactly it, Scorp. That's a big part of it too. And it's also like now I won't have this pressure on me of only giving people what they want for the content if the boat stuff goes well. So I realized like having like a lenient scheduled job that's not like 40 hours a week, but still makes enough money that I can actually like be comfortable is going to give me some leeway into doing content that I really want to make, and just do things a bit differently. Even for Yu-Gi-Oh, it was hard. Like you know, some like there was so much self-doubt that a lot of content that would have probably been made back when I was working wasn't getting made just because I was like, oh, people don't want this. People don't want this. It was like really self-defeating. I realized making content full-time makes making videos harder unless you're already successful, just because like a lot of the ideas that you wouldn't really mind just throwing throwing out there, throw shit at the wall and see if it works, while you have another source of income, is a lot less appealing when it's your only source of income. And it kind of like, I don't think it was like very good for the channel, honestly. Don't go telling everyone the Paleo win con. Yeah, I know what it is, bro. I know what it is with those decks. They're just banking on people being impatient, which is a good thing to bank on. Testing patience is definitely a good thing to bank on in an online game, for sure. One thing people can't say about you is that you're not impatient. Is that you're not patient? I scoop playing against Sun player just because I can't. Okay, I guess you just wrote that a little wrong. I'm impatient with chat, but I'm not impatient with goofy decks where their win con is impatience, because I don't want to give them that free impatient win. It's also the fact that you can skill diff an opponent more consistently since you give them 100 times more decision points to misplay at. Oh, yeah. Well, true. Stubborn. I think it's a good way to put it. Yeah, you could say I'm just stubborn. Too stubborn to give the guy the fucking time waster scoop. Hey, you know what I started playing recently that I've been enjoying more than I expected? Streets of Rage was $3 on the Google Play Store, so I got it because I just figured, hey, Streets of Rage on a handheld like this, like that's a perfect, on an Android handheld, like that's a nice little format to play it. And I've been liking it a lot more than I thought. I usually don't like beat 'em ups, but Streets of Rage 4 is really good. I was really surprised. The music's great. The gameplay, if you put it on hard, has just enough depth. It's good. Like, it's not too deep. Like, it's nice pick up and play. It's perfect. I don't think I'd play it on a console on my couch, but like pick up and play like that on the shitter or in bed is kind of nice. I really fuck with it. Yeah, I'll imperm. No, Ash is probably better. I'll have to leave pretty soon. I still have not gotten a single good Lightstorm replay. And I didn't get to even try Lacrima today. Monday morning, we're still going to be doing a morning stream, which is tomorrow. Yeah, so don't worry. We're still going to get some good shit there. We're going to try to... Well, I'll focus on, like, Punk, Fiendsmith tomorrow so that we can actually get some good Lacrima footage. And tonight, I'm also going to try to set up my Shopify store so we can sell the merch that I showed you guys earlier this stream. It's a really sick design. The Shopify makes it so I can make the price a lot less overpriced. It's still not fucking free, obviously, but it's way more in line with like what you would pay at a retail store than what it was going to be on Etsy. Etsy was fucking absurd, the pricing. Keeping imperm for Electromite. Strange. Well, I mean, the hand... Somehow my use of hand traps worked there, which I'm surprised about. Oh, I should have put my imperm here. Oh, well. Yeah, let's do that. Playing Pendulum in a format with Spirit Dragon everywhere sounds masochistic. Spirit Dragon? What does Spirit Dragon do to Pend? Do you just mean Lightstorm? Lightstorm is good, but like... The Floodgate? Can't summon 2? Oh, yeah, true. Good point. Forgot about that. I don't think you really need to pen summon though, like a pen summon multiple with this deck. Like you have plenty of ways to building advantage without doing that, honestly. Mm-hmm. Drill Beam does seem kind of just impossible to beat, though. You're a commercial fisherman. Boats ain't cheap. Commission will be crazy good. Yeah. So like, I'm sure it will be a huge upgrade financially for me. And I've been with that marina for like 7 years. You know, if you count all the times that I've helped them. Obviously, last year I did like I basically did YouTube full time all year, but I did spend a chunk towards the end of the year there where I was helping out at the marina still. To help them close out this season. So I'm not really, I know that they'll take care of me, basically. I know that the owner is going to be a really good teacher to learn sales and shit. And so like, to me, it just seems like a no-brainer. I'm glad that they actually reached out to me to do the job, and I was really, really happy that they did. Yeah, so I have high hopes for it as well. That's not once per turn. I'm just gonna True Light right now. Yeah, 45-footer will definitely be worth 600k. Yeah, don't worry. I'm well aware of both prices. Like extremely well informed. Again, I've been with the marina for a long time. Yeah, Lightstorm into Battleland is crazy against control. I wish I got a replay. Yo, actually, Scorp, do you have a replay against stun where you do that? Because if you could send that to me, I could use that. Because I just want to make a video talking about Lightstorm, like a short video, because obviously doesn't warrant a deck profile. But Blue Eye's my favorite shit. I want to talk about it. If you have a replay you could send me for that, that'd be perfect. Of just like beating stun with that combo. Okay. So it is going to be Imperm. Thanks. That doesn't matter. Actually, we let them do the field spell thing. The field spell thing is fine. Necro Valley is okay. Make Electromite. Electromite or no balls? Yeah, Necro Valley with nothing else. Already Pendulum Shokan. I'm feeling pretty damn good. Give me a second. Okay, what is this guy doing? He's just thinking? I mean, that's pretty valid. What does that change? Forces me to use it early so that he can do his Electromite play and keep the Necro Valley. I mean, that's not too bad. It's not a big deal. It's like fine. Yeah, something like that, actually. Bouncing any of these doesn't really do anything. How's the game's been? I mean, I've been winning, but I haven't gotten a single... I just wanted to get a Lightstorm replay for a video. I gave up. I asked Scorp to just give me one of his replays because I just keep winning without it. I've lost some games, but yeah, Lightstorm just hasn't been... I just haven't been lucky of just getting the perfect like Lightstorm replay to talk about it in a video. And yeah, tomorrow's stream we're gonna play Lacrima and probably play like Fiendsmith Punk just to get both of those in one thing, you know, to practice both of those new things. And I'm gonna try to get my Shopify up by tomorrow if possible. If not, it's gonna be the day after. But yeah. Yeah, and that's getting hit with Drill Beam. Here's my Lordly Load I just bounced for myself. Electromite's getting Drill Beamed. And then you've got Necro Valley. That does nothing. Not a lot of people have been into Master Duel lately. I think Master Duel... Yeah, people are just losing interest at the end of the day for a lot of things. Like, it's not like a dead game. I don't think it's a dead game, but it's definitely like people have lost interest quite a bit. Yeah, might as well add Kaiser because we'll get back our barrel anyway. People are just tired. Yeah. Which is valid, you know, like, it's fine. Uh-oh. Necro Valley stopped it. Alright, anyway. Lordly Load. Add a Drill Beam. Drill Beam. Remove Necro Valley. Special Kaiser. Normal Veiler. Make Kaiser level 3. Or, yeah, make Kaiser level 3. Summon big... Actually, fuck that. Let's just do this right now because it's funny. Lightstorm! Sorry. I gotta get going like in 5 minutes, so that's gonna be pretty much the end of the stream. I guess we did get a Lightstorm replay, kinda. I like the blue ice. I wish it was more blue ice. I want more blue ice mirrors. Nah, I just think people are losing interest in Master Duel in general because of the way the game is structured, being kind of uninteresting after a while, and the dopamine rush just not really clicking like it used to for a lot of people, which is totally valid. I also think this game should have had a retro format for years by now. But yeah, interest is dwindling, and it's respectable. And, you know, I'm not going to lie. I'm low-key learning to sell boats. Low-key more fun than playing Master Duel. You know? Playing Master Duel with a chat, more fun than selling boats. Playing Master Duel alone at home to get footage for a deck profile, less fun than learning about selling. Which, like, says a lot, I think. Because I wouldn't say that about Expedition. You know what I mean? Like, anyway. So, yeah. It is what it is. Talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fun, but, yeah. Yeah, they definitely need more shit in here. They should have a draft mode by now. This game is 3 years old, has made fucking ridiculous amounts of money. This is like, I think Konami's like highest earning fucking game that they have. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, E33 was yo, dude, fucking I love Expedition. What a great game. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's like going to my fiance's dad's place for he's doing a birthday supper thing, you know. And yeah, it's not like really a party, just a supper type shit, but yeah. Yeah, just DM me if you have a good replay. Yeah, by now it should have everything MTG Arena has for real. It's just really undercooked game, unfortunately.